Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss one more string function, which is len. And len function, how it works? Well, it is going to return us the length of the string. So whenever we'll be mentioning one string and whenever we wanted to access its length, we can use this len function and it is going to give us the length of the string. Well, here in this example we are going to take two variables and we are going to assign the same string but with spaces in one string, and in another string we will not be giving any spaces, or we will be giving the spaces one or two spaces maximum. And then we are going to see what will be the result of the len string function. So without wasting any time, let's dive into it. First of all, let's define what is the len function. So the len function returns the length of the given input string including the blank spaces. So it is also going to count the blank spaces, and it is also going to include the blank spaces also as a count one. Means like if there is one blank space, it is going to take the one count for the one blank space. So what is the syntax? Well, the syntax is simple. It is len, then in bracket you have to mention your string. So let's discuss this example. Here we are going to write our program under one button, and we are going to press that button and we are going to get our result of this program into our message box. So first of all, we are going to define two variable, variable 1 and variable 2, which is var1 and var2. Both the variable type is variant. Here we are taking as a variant because we are not doing many calculations here, and variant will work easily here. If you are doing lots of calculation in your coding, then don't define it as a variant. Otherwise it will take lots of time and it will also consume lots of memory spaces of your computer. Here we are going to write a simple program, so we can take variant as a var1 and variant 2, var2 as a variant also. But whenever you are going to write long program where lots of calculations are involved and you wanted to limit your resources and you want your program to be faster, then please define its variable according to its type. Like if it is an integer, you have to define it as an integer. If it is a string, you have to define it as a string. Here we have defined our variable and its type is variant. var1, we are going to assign this value, which is Microsoft VB Script. Here we have one space only. Now let's count its length. Let's see the length in our message box. So the length of the variable 1 is this formula. So len var1. So let's count the length. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So the variant 1 message box result should be how much? 18. What about variant 2? Well, it is also 18, but we have included some spaces here, so that also we are going to count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36. So the message box, whenever it will be going to show next time, which is length of variable 2 or var2, is how much? It is 36. Now let's write the same program in our Excel file and see what will be the output of that Excel file. I have already written this program under my Excel file, and I have already shown you many times how you can write any program under command button. This is my program. I'm going to execute this program and I'm going to see what will be the result of this program. Whenever I'm going to press this button, it is going to give me the output. Well, how can I see this button? You can directly run the program. You can press either F5 or this run button here. Let's press the F5 this time. Okay, this is the button. Whenever I'm going to press this button, it is going to give me some output. Let's press this button and see what will be the var1 length. Okay, the var1 length is 18, which is Microsoft VB Script, which is correct. Now let's see what will be the var2 length. So var2 length is 36. Thank you guys for watching this video.